Unit 3, Learning Target Number 4. Convert between mixed numbers and improper fractions. First, let's review the difference between improper fractions and mixed numbers. Let's use an example. How can we describe the number of pizzas that are shown here? Not the number of pieces, but the number of actual pizzas that are shown here. Well, we could represent that using an improper fraction. And here's how that would work. How many actual pieces of pizza do we have? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus 3, which is 11. We have 11 pieces of pizza. And since each whole pizza has 8 pieces, we could say we have 11 eighths. We have more than 8. We have 11 eighths. That is called an improper fraction. Or we could represent it, I'll write IF above that. We could represent it as an improper fraction, or we could represent it as a mixed number. Now, as a mixed number, we have 1 whole piece of pizza and then 3 pieces left over. So 1 whole pizza and then 3 pieces of an 8-piece pizza. This is a whole number because on one side we have a whole number here, we have a fraction on the other side, and that makes this a mixed number. It's got a whole number and a fraction. First, let's talk about how we can convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. So we're going from mixed numbers to improper fractions. Here we have a mixed number. We have a whole number of 2 and a fraction of 3/4. If we want to convert a mixed number to an improper fraction, it is very simple. We take the whole number and we multiply that by the denominator, by the bottom number. We multiply these two together. That gives us 2 times 4, which is 8, and then we add the 3. So 2 times 4 is 8, and then we add the 3. So if we have 2 whole pizzas, and each pizza has 4 pieces, then we have 8 pieces of pizza. Then we have another 3 pieces of a 4-piece pizza, which will give us a total of 11. 11 pieces of a 4-piece pizza. Let's take a look at another example. We'll do the same thing. The first thing we'll do is we'll multiply the whole number times the bottom. We have 8-piece pizzas, so pizzas sliced into 8 pieces. If we have 7 of them, then we have 7 times 8, which is 56, and we have 3 extra pieces of an 8-piece pizza, which gives us 7 times 8, which is 56, and then we add our extra 3 pieces, and that gives us 59 pieces of pizza, and each piece of pizza is 8 pieces in size. So we simply multiply the bottom 2 numbers and add the top and put the result over the number in the bottom, 59 eighths and 11 fourths. Once again, let's use what we know to solve a problem. Here we find out that Daz has 22 eighths of an apple pie. How many apple pies does he have? He has 22 eighths of apple pie. How many apple pies does he have? Is this a mixed number or an improper fraction? It is an improper fraction because normal fractions have the small number on top and the big number on the bottom. This guy has the little number on the bottom and the big number on the top. Now, let's convert our improper fraction. 22 eighths. Now again, we have pizzas, or in this case, we have pies that are 8 pieces as a whole. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4. And each pizza, or each pie, is 8 slices large. So we have to divide this number by 8, and that'll give us the total number. So let's do it. 8 goes into 22 how many times? Well, 8 times 3 is 24. That's too big. So 8 times 2 is 16. Can't take 6 from 2, so we have to borrow 1 from over here. That leaves us a 1 there and makes this into a 12. 12 minus 6 is 6. 1 minus 1 is 0. So we have 2 with a remainder of 6. That means we have 2 pies. We take this number and we put it on top and this number on the bottom. 2 and 6 eighths of a pie. Now remember, we can simplify here. So what we actually have is 2, and what number goes into both 6 and 8? 2 goes into both 6 and 8. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 8 4 times, which leaves us with 2 and 3/4 pies. Now let's take a look at how we can convert our improper fractions to mixed numbers. Here we have an improper fraction. We have 7 pieces of a 4-piece pizza, if you want to think of it that way. We have a 4-piece pizza, and a pizza like this, and we break it down into 4 pieces. So we have one whole pizza here, and then 3 additional small pieces right here. That's how we're going to remember this. We first divide 4 into 7. How many times does 4 go into 7? It goes 1 time. 1 whole piece of pizza. Now, 4 times 1 is 4. That leaves 3 extra pieces because 7 minus 4 is 3. That leaves us 3 extra pieces of a 4-piece pizza. So we wind up with 1 3/4 of a pizza. Let's try it again down here with this one. We're just going to divide the bottom number into this one and take the remainder. So 5 goes into 22 how many times? 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. 22 minus 20 is 2. We keep our remainder of 2. We take this top number. We use that as our whole number. We take this bottom number and we put that on the top. And then we take this number and put it on the bottom. That gives us 4 2/5 of a pizza.